Hi, my name is Dr. Evan Lipkiss, and I'd like to welcome you to my website called www.drlipkiss.com. My mission statement in life is to have a positive impact on other people, and I feel this website will fit the bill in two ways. First, you're going to notice that there is a search engine on the right side that you can actually click on and find out if there's any topic that interests you. I've written years and years of Lifesavers newsletters, which you're getting, and if you're not getting, then make sure you sign up at the box on the upper left there. Basically, Lifesavers is a e-zine or newsletter that will cover topics on vitamins, supplements, weight loss, how to prevent heart disease, how to help prevent cancer, and any of the latest articles in the medical literature. I'm going to bring these to you periodically, certainly every month, and sometimes more. I know that they will be of value to you and your loved ones because the only articles I'm going to choose are ones that are going to make an impact on your life, that have practical value for you. So that's one thing that's very, very important, is the content and what you read. And I've looked over these articles and have read them from peer-reviewed medical journals, so they're going to serve you well. The second thing is that I have vitamins on this website which I feel will be helpful for your life. Now, why these vitamins? Why not just go out to your drugstore or go on the internet and just buy vitamins? And the reason is, number one, I have reviewed the medical literature, so I know which vitamins work and which ones are frauds. I only choose vitamins and supplements that are going to help you and have very, very little downside risk. Of course, any supplement you take, choose it and treat it like a drug and check with your doctor. But these have definitely been screened by me as far as great benefit and very little downside. The second thing is that you've got to have quality. You and I know that with the FDA, they are going to regulate pharmaceutical companies in such a way that there's going to be quality control, great quality control. With vitamins, there's very little regulation at all. So with the vitamins and supplements that I'm presenting to you, you're going to find that the quality control actually exceeds what is the standard. So when you go and get these vitamins, you know what you're getting. You're not going to get filler. When you go to a store and you buy a cheap vitamin, you have no idea. You can buy an expensive vitamin and still have no idea what it really contains. Here you do. And that's extremely important. So all these vitamins essentially are made at an FDA-approved facility, and the quality control is exceptional. So that's very important. Let me give you an example of a few of the vitamins, and I'm going to profile these as time goes on. For example, green tea. The Journal of the American Medical Association did a study on 40,000 Japanese individuals, and they found that the Japanese people that drank the most green tea had the best survival. They had a 25% reduction in overall death rate. They had a marked reduction in overall cardiovascular mortality. The downside of green tea is very, very little. So what we've done is essentially concentrated all of the natural ingredients from the green tea that are essential for prevention of cardiovascular disease and mortality and put it in a pill. And this can have a very nice effect. It's very hard to drink 15 to 20 cups of green tea a day. I know I'd be in the bathroom all day. So it's just easier to take a capsule, and that's why we provided green tea. So here's an example of a quality vitamin, very little downside, tremendous upside. And the other thing I haven't even talked about is that there are small studies that show that taking green tea can burn fat and actually reduce weight. I don't want to pull the wool over your eyes. It's not a great reduction in weight, but it is some weight loss. Another great vitamin is UBQH. This is reduced coenzyme Q10. It is the most potent on the market. In other words, if you buy a 150 milligram tablet of coenzyme Q10, you might get 150 milligrams worth of absorption. However, the UBQH is has 8 times the absorption as normal coenzyme Q10. So essentially, a 50 milligram capsule is going to give you 400 milligrams of coenzyme Q10 in your body. So why is this helpful? Coenzyme Q10 has been researched in Parkinson's disease and actually reduces the progression of it by about 50%. It is effective in heart failure. It's effective in preventing migraines. It may be effective in helping to prevent some neurodegenerative diseases of the brain. You may also see that it can be helpful with macular degeneration. This is an overall wonderful supplement to take. Vitamin D is another one. Why do people in Mexico get less heart attacks than people in Canada? And the reason is that the sunlight provides vitamin D, which may help to prevent heart attacks. Cancers may be reduced by vitamin D, but definitely fractures are, as well as the fact that vitamin D can help to prevent falls. So this is just a little data on some of the vitamins that we feature. Take a look. I want you to explore the website. You look at the search engine and look at some of the topics that you're interested in. If you haven't signed up, sign up for our Lifesavers newsletter. It's very important. And take a look at some of the vitamins and supplements. I've essentially described these in great detail on each of the selections in the products. So if you click on products, you can see all of the vitamins that are listed. And there's only 12 or 13 because that's all I really feel that work effectively. Good health to all of you, and come back and visit.